Hello again. Well, it's lovely to see you, and I hope you're ready for another story. Today's story involves grandparents. It actually is about a little girl and her grandfather. I wonder, are there some things that you do with your grandparents that are special? Just you and the grandparents? In this story, the Grandad has a garden. And it's all about the girl in the garden with her Grandad. It's called I Grow in Grandad's Garden. And it's by Brian Andrews and Ellie, and illustrated by Banx. Let's join Ellie and her Grandad as they take a growing journey through Grandad's garden. You can see Grandad's garden here. So the house is here. It's in the back garden. There's different places that we're going to visit with them around Grandad's garden. This story was written in Australia, and so it has different flowering plants and different birds than the ones that we might see here in New Zealand. And it's in a hot place, you can tell that by the dress that Ellie is wearing. Tropical trees and flowering bushes grow in Grandad's garden. When I'm in Grandad's garden, I grow too. When I want to grow, we walk below the cascading vines of the bougainvillea. We sit on the think and thank chair. First we listen. We hear wind in the trees and the chattering lorikeets, birds. Sometimes we hear a kookaburra laugh. After a while, we have more room in your head. Grandad then says, that's what peace is. He says now is a good time to say thank you. I say thank you for my mum and dad, my brother and sister, my toys and clothes, and our holiday at the beach. When I say thank you, I feel good inside. I wonder what you could say thank you for. Grandad always says, thank you that we live in Australia, because it is one of the brightest and happiest countries in the world. Love the yellow colouring there, all nice and bright. We hear the screech of the big white cockatoos as we head down the garden path. Grandad thinks they screech so loud because they know they are beautiful and they want everyone else to know it too. We duck under a golden cane branch as we pass the tired old garden shed. Just before then we head into the rainforest and we sit on Let Go Log. Here's Let Go Log here. Grandad says, everyone ends up carrying hurts inside them. Sometimes others hurt us by what they say or what they do. Sometimes we hurt others by what we say or what we do. Sometimes I don't want to talk about it. Grandad says people try to hide their hurts inside, but you can see it in the sadness of their eyes or else they get very angry. When you get your hurts out, you feel like singing and dancing. Sometimes we need help to get them out and let them go. I wonder, have you got any hurts inside that you need to let out and let go? Grandad planted lots of grevillea bushes and lily-pilly trees for the birds and the butterflies. They love the bright sticky flowers and the shiny red berries. Oh look, when we walk through Grandad's rainforest trail, we see skinks running around and sometimes a blue tongue, see his blue tongue? Lizard lying in the sun. Just past the tall pawpaw tree, we come to the rock wall around a little beach of bright white sand, climbing down and around and across. And up we sit at Crossover Corner. You see the seat there? Grandad asks me if there's anything coming up that makes me feel a bit worried or afraid, like when I start school or I begin something new. He says when we take a step towards something new, courage fills our heart. He says if we wait for courage to come to us, we'll be waiting a long time. Grandad says if we think we can't do new things, we probably won't. But if we think we can, we probably will. He says we will never know if we don't give it a go. Is there anything that's coming up in your life at the moment that you're going to need that little bit of extra courage to do? I run across the grass to the swing. I want Grandad to push me higher. He says if he pushes me any higher, he might never find me again. Grandad says, let's go to the dream table. I run ahead of him and sit at the round table. I look across the pond and high up to the tiny leaves of the leopard tree. Grandad says we were designed to dream, and that seeds of dreams are put into the soil of our heart. He says good dreams are about growing, going and giving. Even though most of his hair is grey, he still has lots of dreams. Grandad asked me what my dreams are. I tell him I want to be a nurse and a dancer. He says we need to feed our dreams by remembering them and taking small steps towards them. I wonder, what are your dreams? Then I walk and talk with Grandad. My heart, it sings when I walk with him. That's how I grow in Grandad's garden. Dreams, sometimes we have worries. What a lovely story and a lovely way to go around a garden. I wonder if you have places where you like to go, where you like to dream. Don't forget to have courage and remember that God is always with us, walking beside us, protecting us. Hope you enjoyed that lovely story, and it will make you think about your dreams and the things that you want to say thank you for. Maybe you'll pray about it. Well, that's our story for today. So until next time, bye and have a lovely day.